Imagine spending years, your entire career, telling millions of people that college is a scam. That universities are brainwashing factories. That getting a degree is one of the worst financial decisions a young American can make. You write a whole book about it. You build a movement around it. You become famous for it. And then, after you're gone, your wife walks across a stage, accepts an honorary doctorate, smiles for the cameras, and gives a keynote speech at a college commencement. That is exactly what just happened. And the internet? The internet is not letting it go. Welcome back to the Marquee Report. I'm your host. And today, we are talking about Erika Kirk, Hillsdale College, an honorary degree, and one of the most ironic moments in recent conservative media history. Let's get into it. Let's start with the facts, because the facts alone are wild enough without any extra drama added. On Saturday, Erika Kirk gave a keynote speech at Hillsdale College during their commencement ceremony, where she received an honorary degree for public service. Her late husband Charlie Kirk also received one posthumously. So both of them got degrees. At a college commencement. Honorary, yes. But degrees nonetheless. Back in September, the president of the institution, Dr. Larry Arnn, had promised to give the couple the honor while speaking at Charlie Kirk's memorial. So this was planned. This was deliberate. This was not a surprise. Erika knew this was coming, accepted the invitation, showed up, gave the speech, and took the degree. And at the ceremony, while speaking at the commencement, Erika revealed that her husband saw Hillsdale College as different from all other institutions. According to her, the college helped her late husband become a more serious individual and a thought leader. She claimed that due to what he learned at Hillsdale, Charlie was able to better recognize his duty to pursue truth and to defend liberty, and this responsibility he felt to God. Now, on the surface, that is a touching tribute. A widow honoring her husband's legacy at a place that meant something to him. Sweet, right? Except, and this is a big except, the internet remembered something. Something very specific. Something Charlie Kirk spent years saying very loudly. Charlie Kirk did not just casually mention once that college was overrated. He built a massive part of his public brand around that exact message. The late right-wing podcaster went as far as to write a book about his aversion to colleges titled The College Scam: How America's Universities Are Bankrupting and Brainwashing Away the Future of America's Youth, while condemning the value of a degree. A whole book. With that title. Telling young Americans, do not go to college, it will bankrupt you and brainwash you. That was Charlie Kirk's message. Repeated, amplified, sold to millions of followers across every platform he touched. And now? His past remarks unsurprisingly resurfaced on Saturday as videos of Erika receiving her honorary degree circulated online. Of course they did. The internet has a memory like an elephant. The moment those clips of Erika smiling on that stage started spreading, the quote tweets and the comment sections filled up with receipts. Charlie Kirk's own words. Side by side with footage of his wife accepting a doctorate. Let me give you a taste of the reaction, because it was swift, it was savage, and honestly, some of it was pretty hard to argue with. One individual said in a viral post on X, her husband wrote an entire book telling people not to go to college like him. Simple. Factual. And devastating in its simplicity. Another wrote, "Girl, your husband wanted to dismantle colleges and called them scams. Zero effort put in and they gave you a degree, LMAO. I feel bad for every graduate from that college, their degrees are worthless now." That last part, about the degrees being devalued, is actually a point worth sitting with. Because there are real students who attended Hillsdale College, took real classes, wrote real papers, sat real exams, and earned real degrees. And now, in the same ceremony, the CEO of Turning Point USA walked up and received the same credential for, what exactly? Public service. Which, depending on your politics, means very different things. A third person asked, they just made doctorates meaningless, absolutely meaningless. Unlike Erika, people have actually taken and completed all the free courses your school offers. Do they all get honorary doctorates? And then there was this one, which really cuts to the core of the hypocrisy argument. Her husband said college was a scam, yet here she is, can't pass up an opportunity to stand in the spotlight, even as a hypocrite. One more that went viral, her husband preached about how real colleges are useless. Yet he, and now his wife, have honorary degrees from 2 fake colleges. Now, I want to be fair here. Honorary degrees are a completely different thing from earned degrees. Universities hand them out to public figures all the time, across the political spectrum, as a form of recognition rather than academic achievement. That is not a secret. Everyone knows that is how honorary degrees work. But the optics? The optics are rough. When your entire brand, your husband's entire legacy, is built on telling people that college is a scam and a waste of money, accepting a college degree, in a college robe, on a college stage, in front of thousands of graduating college students, is a choice that invites exactly this kind of reaction. Here is one more layer to this story that adds emotional complexity, because right before the Hillsdale ceremony, Erika did something that had the internet feeling very differently about her. Shortly before her appearance at Hillsdale College, Erika shared a viral video online featuring her and Charlie marking their 5th wedding anniversary. The video featured special moments from their life, their wedding day, a clip of Charlie proposing, and an audio of the couple's daughter recalling how Mama and Dada fell in love before saying, "I love you so much, Daddy. I miss you, Dada." And in her caption, Erika wrote, "Even though our kids won't see our love grow old together from an earthly standpoint, they'll see it from a heavenly one. And I'll tell them of our love story any moment I can. Happy anniversary to the love of my life." That video moved people. Genuinely. A little girl's voice saying she misses her Dada. There is no script for that kind of grief. That is real. And in the same weekend, that same woman walked across a stage and accepted a college degree that became a punchline about her husband's most famous political stance. Two things can be true at once. She is a grieving mother. And this was a tone-deaf moment. Both. Simultaneously. And here is where I want to zoom out, because this honorary degree moment is not the first time Erika Kirk has been accused of saying one thing and doing another. Critics have also pointed to Erika Kirk's advice to young women about motherhood, urging women to prioritize having children early, even suggesting they might wait to get a degree or launch a career so they do not put off starting a family. Online, commenters pointed out that Erika herself had children later than she now recommends, accusing her of selling a fantasy path that she did not walk herself. So you have a pattern forming. Tell young women not to prioritize their education or career. Then accept an honorary doctorate. Tell young people college is a scam, as your late husband famously did. Then stand on a college stage and accept academic recognition. Faced with accusations that she is a total hypocrite and a grifter, Erika Kirk has tried to reframe the conversation, arguing that her message about family and faith is rooted in personal conviction, not opportunism. Whether that reframe lands, whether people buy it, depends entirely on which side of the cultural divide you are standing on. Her supporters see a woman of faith carrying her husband's torch under impossible circumstances. Her critics see someone whose actions consistently contradict the very message she is selling. An honorary degree. A college stage. A book called The College Scam. And a widow who showed up anyway. Whether you see Erika Kirk as a hypocrite or a survivor, one thing is absolutely clear. She is never far from the center of the conversation. And the Marquee Report will keep bringing you every chapter of this story as it unfolds. Drop your thoughts below. Was this hypocritical, or is the internet being too harsh? Hit subscribe if you are new here. And I will see you in the next one.